Just like people, cats can suffer from mental illness. And while mental and emotional struggles aren't always at the forefront of conversation within this space, meaning the feline ownership community, it's important to recognize when your cat is struggling and what you can do in an effort to improve their overall standard of living. We are senior cat wellness, but that wellness certainly goes far beyond physical health alone. So, in this material, I'll talk about the most prominent mental health issues that can plague cats, the why of the matter, the signs to look for, and what you can do to make your cat's daily life as beautiful as possible. I've got you covered. Stay tuned. Before I detail the core three that I'll discuss in this video with respect to mental illness, I'd like to say that everything noted in this material should be, on some level, whether directly or merely through familiarity and association, be known to everyone. Some of the most common health challenges, mental health challenges that cats face are the same ones that many people struggle with across the globe. And with that said, the first mental health disorder that I'd like to focus on is obsessive compulsive disorder, commonly known as OCD. Many times, felines that are struggling to adjust to their environment for whatever the reason may develop compulsive behaviors. Cats that are afraid, lack mental and physical enrichment, lack affection. Felines that live life on edge from a mental standpoint can potentially develop some degree of compulsion with respect to behavior. If your cat begins to groom excessively, far more than usual, while also seemingly grooming the same locations over and over again, this could be a sign of OCD, especially if no obvious causes are apparent. Constant meowing for no obvious reasons, licking or chewing of the paws and claws, pacing, walking aimlessly through the home, or perhaps walking the same path back and forth, pacing in circles. That's certainly a behavior to watch for. The need to stalk and hunt would amount to invisible objects, taking empty swipes at the air, almost out of practice, using the litter box, covering waste, only to continue to return to the litter box mere seconds later to cover waste again. The compulsion to continue to seemingly mess with the litter. Any and all of these signs, these examples, especially when in clusters, could point to the development of OCD. And while these behaviors may not interfere with your cat's overall ability to carry out their daily routine, and they may not interfere with your cat's association with you, please be proactive if you are concerned. We talk a lot on this channel about being proactive if you're concerned that your cat could have some degree of physical discomfort or an outward display of physical illness. However, do not ignore the mental side of your cat's health and wellness. Your pet could be dealing with a mental and emotional struggle that is much harder to understand. If you are concerned, please take your cat to the vet. With respect to proper care, anxiety reduction is absolutely essential. Providing your cat with a calm and peaceful environment coupled with positive distractions could improve your cat's standard of living quite significantly. This is especially true if you are able to pinpoint your cat's core issue, the initiation for your cat's original bout with stress and unease. As an owner, your job under these circumstances, especially if a diagnosis has been made, is to simply be gentle. Your cat is suffering, and the last thing you want to do is make things worse by scolding your pet for certain behaviors. Shine that positive light in all that you do. This will help your pet as the days press on. The next mental health issue that I'd like to address is depression. Like OCD, the ability to get to the root cause is often the key to future success. However, when you're dealing with an animal, that's often easier said than done. Here on the channel, I've mentioned countless times the importance of routine. Cats are creatures of habit. More of the same, please. Food, water, shelter, affection, all of those essentials. Cats need all of those things, but they also need that consistency. They want to wake up and expect more of the same. When it comes to the topic of depression, a stark change in the routine, a change in the environment, that can be the hot button. Mental trauma, moving to a new home, the addition of new members to the family. A baby would be an obvious example. New pets in the home, new furniture, especially if it's a massive change, any form of home maintenance, strange people at the house while the home improvement projects are underway. Those are just a few of the core examples that could send your cat into the spiral of depression. At the core, it's all about security in limbo. When change comes, your cat will feel threatened. The good life, the routine, all of a sudden, everything comes into question. Now, of course, you know what's going on. Your cat, no idea. When your cat starts to question, in their own way, they're standing within the family. They're standing within your home. Depression can set in. When it comes to the signs of feline depression, it's not too much unlike what people experience. Lack of appetite, some degree of lethargy, a disinterest in things that used to bring happiness, either an increase in grooming, aggressive grooming, or a lack of grooming entirely, and similar to lethargy, just a general distancing. Depressed cats are less likely to engage in petting or cuddle sessions. With respect to a positive change, it really all starts with routine. Sticking to a routine while continuing to shower your cat with love and granting them their natural personal space. Allow them to understand that a change in the environment doesn't mean a change with respect to how you relate to them. Continue routine meals, continue playtime. Let them know that their place in the home and the importance they hold in your life is still there. Once your cat realizes their shelter and security is not in danger at all, this will help their mental health immensely. Cats in the midst of depression will often come around once they realize they are loved and well protected and well respected. Once again, please take your cat to the vet if you have any questions and concerns about your cat's mental health. And the final mental health challenge that I'll talk about today is anxiety. Not just on edge for the moment, but perpetually on edge. Quite similar to depression in many respects, anxiety can often be tipped off by, you guessed it, change. If your cat is not only anxious, but perhaps even fearful, a host of symptoms could manifest. Lack of appetite, lethargy, unusual bathroom habits, using the restroom outside of the litter box, aggressive grooming, lack of grooming, aggression, taking out frustrations on you or other people or other animals in your home, frequent meowing and nighttime yowling. Some cats will even attempt to hide if the anxiety level reaches what could be described as a crisis point. Here again, so very much about these core three, and it's all about getting to the core issue, finding that starting point. This is especially true if your cat seemed fine on a Monday and then was hiding under your sofa by Wednesday. Something happened, and it'll be your job, to the best of your ability, to crack that code. In fact, within these most notable mental health issues, some felines could be diagnosed with OCD, depression, and anxiety, as this trio can have many core reasons and core symptoms very much in common. Mental health, important for us, important for your cat. Just always remember that health and wellness, it runs much deeper than just the physical. Always do your part to make sure your cat is doing all right in every aspect. Sometimes the smallest gesture, even in passing, could mean a lot to your cat's mental and emotional standing. To the audience of Senior Cat Wellness, any thoughts regarding this topic? Personal stories involving your cats? General commentary? Anything and everything? The comment section, as always, it's all yours. And if you enjoyed this content, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you as a member of the Senior Cat Wellness family. And until next time, thank you so very much for watching, and I will talk to you later.